Last night's Whatnot show, we sold 436 toys. We've got about 166 packages to get out this morning, and it was a pretty good time. Not quite the show I thought we were going to put on. It lasted about three and a half hours, but for us old guys, that's a long time in the Whatnot world. Let's talk about what we sold. Everything, right? Tony's, Transformers, wrestlers, Lego, Barbie, the list goes on. And kind of the surprise items that we ran at the end of the show, Funko. We ran quite a bit of Funko toward the end, and it was actually selling pretty good, which makes us think that we might do a pop-up Funko show today. We haven't done a pop-up show yet. And this one we'll use a custom shipping profile so you can get 8 or 9 Funko in a box. So we're kind of maybe thinking, let's test the water on that, see how it goes. So 166 packages, that's a lot for us, the most we've ever had, but we've got plenty of help coming this way. My brother's here, I'm here, Myra's gonna be running the toy store, and then I will have 3 additional bodies to kind of help us do packages. And there are going to be a lot of singles today. I saw around 81 item packages in this load. We should have plenty of boxes, and we've got about $1,000 worth of boxes headed this way. Also, we've got the post office Gaylords. We've got 4 of those. And the only problem with that is we have to load them into the back of our trucks. And we're going to have to make multiple trips. So we're talking about what we can do there. The biggest order of the night, 3 boxes worth, 36 toys. And I think that person spent $400 or $500. I usually don't talk numbers on the show, but it was an okay show. My expectations were pretty high. I think my brother's expectations were pretty high. It was our biggest show. At one point, we had close to 200 people watching the stream, and we thought maybe it would be a little bit better, but it was only our 7th show. So we're not going to be too hard on ourselves, and we're going to start boxing stuff up. We'll check in throughout the day, and I'm not sure how busy the toy store is going to be. Packaging up items from Friday's Whatnot show. We are moving along pretty good. I don't want to say we're halfway done, but we are definitely making some progress. And we are currently boxing 2 items per box. And this is what we've got done so far. Let's get up here and take a look. Got kind of a Gaylord going here. And this one, we've got a Gaylord going. We can fill that up probably. But we're thinking maybe 3 Gaylords, possibly 4. We're still not to the singles yet. We are working on the 5, 4s, 3s, and we're down to the 2s. My brother is currently working on the bigger boxes, which are kind of a pain because sometimes they don't fit. You have to unbundle things, and it's really just time consuming. I can see why people do the custom shipping profiles, 5 per box. It would save you a little bit of time, but we're still not 100% sure how it works. We might possibly do a pop-up Funko show today in about 3 hours just to kind of see how that goes. It'll be clearance Funko. We're still on the fence about it, but we've got it scheduled. It's the end of Saturday. I'd say it's about 5 in the afternoon, and we did get all the shipping done. There's a few stragglers here and there, right? But here is the shipping that we've got loaded up for Monday, right? You've got 3 Gaylords full of boxes, and we've still got, I don't know, 4 or 5 packages left that we have to do from that show. But we went ahead and did a pop-up Funko show, and I just want to show everybody what we got going here. We tried to put it in order, but it's all over the place. We sold over 300 clearance Funko. That's what I kind of call it. Clearance Funko at this pop-up show. It lasted about 3 hours, and it was a lot of fun. I think we sold 317 is probably the last number. So 317 Funko. And we did it the smart way. We built a shipping profile just for Funko, just for small Funko. We ran it and it was up to 8 per box. However, we have 116 boxes to make up. So some people definitely took advantage. They got 8 per box, but then there were several people that just got 1 or 2 Funko, right? So the Funkos weigh, I don't know, they weigh 15 or up to 15 ounces for a box of Funko. So you could get 1 Funko and still only pay $6 in shipping. I'm pretty exhausted. There are some loose ends I need to tie up from the first shipment. Not only are there some orders left, but there are a few things I need to box up. It has been a long day. I'm gonna bring the bikes in. All right, so we'll get the bikes in, and tomorrow we will box all of this Funko up. I think it's gonna be just my brother and I, right? This should go really fast with the Funko. Not rocket science. You'll basically use 1 small boxes. You'll use either the 8 bundle or single boxes, 8 inch by 6 inch by 4 inches, or you'll pick something else out. It is Sunday afternoon and everybody is just exhausted, right? We had a pop-up Funko show yesterday around noon. We ended up selling however many Funko I said in the last part of this video. But my brother came in this morning with my niece and they boxed up that entire show, and it took him about 7, maybe 8 hours. Sarah, that's my sister-in-law, she came in and helped finish it up. But here is the Funko, okay? And I think it's 380 Funko. Maybe it was 320, 3 something in Funko. So there you have it, the Funko show. And then you have the Friday regular show. So we have 4 Gaylords of mail for Monday that need to go to the post office. Around 300 packages. Now that's pretty good, right? But we're trying to figure out how we can get that up a little bit. And not only that, not only do we have a bunch of packages, the toy store has been very busy. So while my brother was boxing the Funko, I went ahead and started stocking shelves. So I've spent the whole day going through the toy store trying to fill up some shelves here, get toys out so people can buy them. And it has been a very, very busy weekend. Now, is that something down there on the floor? I'm always watching the floors here in the toy store. I need to go through and straighten up some shelving. It looks like back here kind of got destroyed, but that's okay. People looking at toys. Now, what are the plans? What do we need to do? I think first and foremost, I can't even stand that up. The first thing we need to do is figure out a box truck. We're gonna have to do something, some type of transportation to get things to the post office and back. We're not gonna be able to use our personal vehicles, our pickup trucks. I feel like the package count is only going to go up, right? The more we sell on Whatnot, the faster we will get. And I forgot to pick up that piece of cardboard back there. But the faster we will get, and I think we're just gonna start doing 4, 5, 6 Gaylords a trip. And I don't think the post office will pick up. I don't think they're gonna come by, especially the local guys, and pick up those Gaylords. I just don't see it happening. I could be wrong about that. But what I'm doing right now is just taking a lap around the toy store, straightening some stuff out, and kind of going to take it easy for the rest of the day. But let me know down in the comments below, will the post office come and get that many packages? I know they were trying when we first started, but they're not going to be able to keep up with us. Does anybody remember when this door wasn't here? I remember. It was only a couple weeks ago. So that door has been an awesome addition to the toy store. Now the next thing on the hit list, the next thing my brother and I were kind of talking about it, besides the box truck, which is the big hot button issue here, we need to clear these shelves out, get some type of system for the boxes. My brother left just a little bit ago, but before he did, he was kind of testing different options for boxes. What's going to be the best thing to do? And we don't know. We're going to have to look around, but we know we can't keep stacking boxes on the tables like we're doing. We need to be able to get to some of these shelves. We do have inventory coming in. We've got inventory going out to the toy store, and we're just going to have to figure something out. We have outgrown this little space. That's what it all boils down to, I think. We're just having some growing pains. But anyway, I'm going to continue on with my journey. I won't make everybody watch me do any of this stuff. So the next time we're going to check in will be tomorrow when we are prepping for the Whatnot show. And that's about all I got. So I'm thinking pizza tonight. We might do some pizza. That's going to be a video. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.